Hi everyone, today we're on Module 4 of Fractions. This is Level F, Lesson 10. So turn to page 43 to follow along and take notes. Okay, we can see that we're multiplying fractions and whole numbers using models. So we're going to look at this page. It says Hannah is making 3 batches of brownies. She needs 1/3 cup of vegetable oil for each batch. How much does she need in all? So we're going to use the model to find the product, which means the answer to a multiplication problem, of 3 and 1/3. So 3 times 1/3 equals, so they're showing us a model here, and that is a 1/3 cup in each picture. So remember, when you're multiplying, you're really adding however many times it says. So you're adding 1/3 cup 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Well, then if we add those up, they already have a common denominator. So that's thirds, and there's 1, 2, 3. So 3/3 equals 1. It says, because 1/3 is less than 1, it makes sense that 3 times 1/3 is less than 3. Okay, so 1/3 is not a whole number, right? It's a partial number because it's a fraction. So when you multiply it by 3, it is less than 3. So Hannah needs 1 full cup of oil. That's what we figured out over here. Okay, the next part says, use the following steps to find the product, answer to a multiplication problem, of 3 halves and 5. So look here, it says 3 halves times 5. And then you're going to rewrite the whole number as a fraction. So the nice thing that's really easy about whole numbers, we just do 5 over 1 because 5 divided by 1 is 5. So it is the same as this. It just looks like a fraction. So now part 2 is you multiply the numerators, the numbers on top, 3 times 5, and then you multiply the denominators, 2 times 1. So multiplying fractions is super easy. 3 times 5 is 15. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So you just multiply across the numerators and then the denominators. And then you need to write the product in simplest form. So we got to figure out, well, 2 goes into 15 how many times? Well, it goes in 7 times. And then there is 1/2 left over because 2 times 7 is 14, and then plus 1 is 15. So it says, because 3 halves is greater than 1, it makes sense that 3 halves is greater than 5. So our answer was 7.5, which is greater than 5. All right, this says find each product and then simplify if possible. So we have 5/6 times 3. Well, remember, to make 3 into a fraction, we just put it over 1 because 3 divided by 1 is 3. And then we multiply across. 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 1 is 6. And then 15/6 is the same as, we say 6 goes into 15, 6, 12, 2 times. And then we have 3/6 left over, but we can simplify that. We can divide top and bottom by 3, and we get 2 and 1/2 is our answer. So it says, because 5/6 is less than 1, so remember, 5/6 is less than 1 because 1 whole would equal 6/6. So 5/6 is less than that. It makes sense that 5/6 times 3 is less than 3. So look here, our answer, 2.5, is less than 3. All right, I'm going to draw a little line so we can do this problem. We have 12 times 5/3. Remember, we can make it 12 over 1 to make it look like a fraction. Then we just multiply across. 12 times 5 is 60. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 goes into 60, you're basically just dividing this 20 times. It's a whole number. There is nothing left over because 3 times 20 is 60. So because 5/3 is greater than 1, remember it's greater than 1 because 1 equals 3/3. So we can see 5/3 is greater than 3/3. So that means that it makes sense that 12 times 5/3 is greater than the whole number 12. Okay, let's do these last two, 3 and 4. So we have 4 times 9/8. And again, we're going to make it 4 over 1 because that makes it look like a fraction and it's the same value. It's equivalent. 4 times 9 is 36. 1 times 8 is 8. So then I can think, okay, how many times does it go in there? Well, 8 goes into 32 4 times. And then we have 4 8s left over. So then I would have to simplify this because we can divide top and bottom by 4 to get 1/2. So our answer is 4 1/2. So because 9/8 is greater than 1, remember we know that it is greater because 1 whole equals 8/8. And we had 9/8, so we know that 9/8 is greater than 8/8. So that makes sense that our answer is greater than 4. 4 1/2 is greater than 4. Here we have 8 times 1/5. So 8 times 1/5. How do you make it a fraction again? You make a whole number a fraction by putting it over 1. And then we multiply across. 8 times 1 is 8. 1 times 5 is 5. And then we simplify. 5 goes into 8 one time, and we have 3/5 left over. So because 1/5 is less than 1, it makes sense that 8 times 1/5 is less than 8. So our answer is 1 3/5, and that is less than 8. All right, so now what you need to do is show your teacher your notes from page 43 to receive a stamp. Okay, so you should have all those notes taken so that when you go to do it on your own, you can look back. All right, good job.